Racial stereotypes are everywhere in our society.
Today, we are going to look at what these stereotypes are
and what effect people think that they have on white privilege and white people.
What are the stereotypes that surround African Americans?
Tough. Getting into trouble, sometimes not their fault, but getting into trouble. Fairly aggressive on reacting to imagined slights sometimes.
They're loud. Yeah. We talk ghetto.
They like fried chicken.
I'm black, but I don't love chicken.
Good athletes.
That they can jump high, that they're good athletes.
Wait, that's true. They're better than all of them.
Yeah.
A lot of people like to say they're good at sports.
They have a lot of athletic abilities. They're fast, they're quick.
It's just about ignorance and being stupid, not being able to do anything, on drugs, crack babies, crack mamas, and all that stuff. So
That uneducated would be one.
Like we don't like to study, or we like to fight. We are disorganized. We carry guns everywhere we go. You want to see my name?
People might walk across the street scared.
Thugs, gangsters. What stereotypes do you have about Asian Americans?
They're smart. Probably that they're all smart.
Extremely studious, nerdish sometimes.
Really focused on their studies.
Studiers.
Well, usually they're very studious, very intelligent.
We just sit in the house and study all day and just do our work, and we have no lives.
Asians can't drive.
They're poor drivers. They have poor eyesight.
They can't see as far because their eyes are slanted.
Probably shy. Quiet.
Quiet.
What kind of stereotypes have you heard about Native Americans?
They're intimidating when they're in groups, and they sometimes not very friendly.
Grimy.
Probably that they're lazy because of what they get from the government and things like that.
Yeah, a lot of people think they won't get anywhere.
We've heard a lot of stereotypes about Native Americans being seen as beggars and thieves, as people who don't believe in God or whatever.
What kind of stereotypes have you heard about Middle Easterners or Arabic people?
They're all terrorists. They're all really smart. They hate Americans.
Everyone's a terrorist.
I don't know, terrorists.
When we talk about the Middle East people, the first thought, coming from me is, the terrorists.
If they say Muslim, like terrorism.
To not stand next to them in an airport.
Well, one of my friends told me, she said her friend, every time she see Middle Eastern, she got scared.
Okay.
Because she thinks every time she go into the bus, she thinks, oh, what he's gonna do or what she's gonna do, is she gonna bomb the bus?
Strict, like in their childbearing, how they raise their children, very family oriented.
They don't value their women as much as they should.
But they think that the man is above the woman, but this is not right.
What about Latinos?
They can always dance.
A beanbag to imply they eat a lot of beans.
People don't like them being here just because they're illegal immigrants or sometimes like that.
They might think of them as border hoppers or stuff like that. I don't know.
Okay. Like, the bad light commercial, like wood light, you know what I'm saying? No hable inglés, that type of stuff, yeah.
They're less sophisticated, they're less well educated. They don't have the job skills, perhaps, that other people do.
Well, ignorant. Get the lesser jobs, we just work for lesser pay.
Just as ignorant people who come to America legally, all they do is do drugs.
They're just always more than one. They're not by themselves. There's always together with other Latino groups.
What about white people?
So white stereotypes. White people are boring. That's what I've heard.
Okay.
I don't know.
See, that's the thing. There are I don't think there really are that many.
Boring.
White people. Stereotypes is, I guess they think they're in charge most of the time.
Well, I've heard like stuff about crackers and well, no, wait, I haven't. Well, okay, I've heard some references, but not as many. You know, like from the most I've heard is like crackers.
White people that were crackers.
Conceited. Okay. Conceited. Rich.
Probably conceited and above everybody else.
They're wealthy. Yeah, they think they're better than everyone.
That they're stuck up and think they're the best at everything.
And how do you think all these stereotypes that we're talking about affect white people?
White people.
Not sure, because I'm not classified as white.
I don't know, actually. I don't have any strong opinions about that, I guess.
I'm not sure about that part, you know.
Oh, okay. I don't think it necessarily affects white people, though, because white people are like the top dogs. So, like, what do we? Nothing really affects us. We're kind of in charge of making the rules. So.
They don't affect white people. White people rule the world, and therefore nothing affects them.
No, I don't think the stereotypes affect white people. I think that white people have stereotypes about other races. I think other races have stereotypes about white people. If someone was going to stereotype me, it kind of really doesn't mean much to me because kind of, I don't know.
If I was white, I'd be favored as opposed to being discriminated or, left out.
These interviews that we just conducted show that society as a whole stereotypes everybody, and that all these races acknowledge the stereotypes about each other, even though the individual may not necessarily admit to believing that they hold these views about other races.
People acknowledge these stereotypes, which can play effect on our daily lives, as can be seen in schools, in the workforce, and ultimately in how we view and treat each other. The stereotype that surrounds minorities benefit white people, but most people do not make that connection, as can be seen through our interviews. The stereotypes regarding white people don't limit them the way that stereotypes limit minorities. For minorities, stereotypes have the effect of making them feel as if they must conform to the stereotype.
From our interviews, we see that people recognize whites as being rich and in control. What they don't recognize is that these racial stereotypes keep minorities from becoming successful and keep whites in power.
It is difficult to reverse the effects of stereotyping because people don't recognize that they are a cause of white privilege. But this does not mean that we shouldn't try.
I'm on a train, but there's no one at the helm, and there's a demon in my brain who starts to overwhelm.